Military veterans are twice as likely to develop amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease or ALS. May is ALS Awareness as well as Military Appreciation Month. And here to talk more about ALS and its impact on military service members, Marine Corps veteran Roger Brannon. Roger, thank you so much for being here with us. And you were just telling me that you were just diagnosed roughly 2 years ago, correct?
Yes, I was diagnosed May 23rd of 2016 and then medically retired from the Marine Corps April 2017.
You're about to come up on that 2-year anniversary of ALS. You say you served almost 30 years in the Marines, correct?
Yes, ma'am. I served from Desert Storm, 2 tours to Iraq, 1 to Afghanistan, and then May of 2016 changed my world.
And what's incredible about this disease is that the life expectancy once you're diagnosed is just, it's such a small window, between 2 and 5 years.
Yes, 80% of those diagnosed with ALS, 80% die within 2 to 5 years from their diagnosis.
And right now it seems like this is such a mystery, especially ALS, when you talk about veterans, because we don't know why it's so much more likely for people like you who have served. And can you talk about what you've learned in this small journey that you are now on?
So there's a lot of research going on, but there's not a lot of information found for why we get the disease. Only 5 to 10% of those diagnosed with ALS have familial ALS. The other 95% of us have sporadic ALS. So they can't tell us why we have it, what we did to get it, and that's very unnerving because you can't tell any of your other veterans or friends what not to do to get ALS.
And what about the VA? How is the treatment and the coverage through the VA? Because obviously this is such a huge thing, especially for veterans.
The VA service varies by which hospital you go to. I have great service that I've found here at DC, but I have friends who are veterans that serve in Texas and North Carolina and other locations that we're not all getting the same service. And I think that's a shame that we're all fighting the same disease, but we're not all getting the same services that we need to fight this disease.
Right, and just a couple years ago, I'm sure you remember the ALS Bucket Challenge, and this was probably before you were even diagnosed, how so many people were doing this on social media, and that was really to raise awareness, and it did just that. But now we're starting to find out just how widespread this really is. Do you think, I mean, obviously we know that more research is going to be powerful for this, but what exactly would you hope we can find in the next couple of years?
I hope we can find a cure. I know that's asking a lot, but the more that we make awareness of ALS and those veterans with ALS, and that because you served in the military, that you're twice as likely to get ALS, that more research can be done, not only to find a cure, but to find the cause of why so many veterans are getting ALS.
Roger, you are doing tremendous work, and we thank you for your service, and we hope the best for you in the coming years.
Thank you.
Lindsay?